All right, this, excuse me, this is our second non-professional video. This time we're gonna try to move the camera. It's on a tripod right now, and the wife, Nancy, is controlling everything. That's not unusual. And we're gonna try to show you a really simple recipe and explain some things from the last recipe. First off, this is a huge bowl, and here is the recipe that we're going to use, and it is called Cajun shrimp and sausage vegetable skillet. This is not a stir fry. This is a really simple recipe. Nancy, if you'll bring that camera over here and show them the food, all right? And I'm going to explain what it is while you're showing it to them. Now I'm going to read this. Nancy's showing you the food, and it's a pound of large shrimp peeled and deveined, a 14-ounce thing of Polish sausage. It's 2 medium-sized zucchinis sliced, 2 medium-sized yellow squash sliced, a half a bunch of asparagus sliced into thirds, 2 red bell peppers chopped into chunks, but Nancy said strips, salt and pepper, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of Cajun seasoning. So that's what's in the bowl. And then I've added some olive oil and tossed it. The only thing left to do is salt, pepper, and Cajun seasoning, which we happen to have here, some 100% organic Cajun spice blend. And that's all there is to do. Now, I've decided to have rice, and I want to show you how the rice cooker works. It's already cooked the rice in here. You saw that last time, and it's now turned itself to 150 degrees. And what it does is, this is the digital controller. Now, I've already been told I'm not supposed to be showing you this, so don't show this to anybody. But it says 150, that's what it does after it cooks the rice, and it cooks the white rice after it gets it hot for 20 minutes. So I'm going to turn that off, and when you want to use it, you hit temperature and down, and it says RIC. That's how they spell rice on this controller, 1. I'm going to turn it off again, and if you wanted to do brown rice, you would hit the temperature and hit it twice, and it says rice 2. I don't know how long it cooks it, but it'll cook it perfectly. So that's all there is to cooking rice. It says 150. I'm good with that, so I'm gonna plug it back in. So in here I've got 2 cups of rice, fluffy just like the last video. So all we're gonna do now to the instructions is I've got, by the way, these are Townecraft utensils. We do have those, and this is called Harmony. So it comes in a set of 3. I'm using 2 of them, and I've already tossed it. So now I'm gonna take some of this Cajun seasoning, and I guess this just depends on how hot you want it. And I'm going to sprinkle some Cajun seasoning in here like this. Nancy, if you want to show it. Nancy's going to bring it over. Perfect. Whoops. All right, so maybe that's going to be hotter than we wanted. And then it said salt and pepper. So I have this big pepper grinder. I got this for either Christmas or Father's Day or my birthday from Nancy. I forgot. So there's a little bit of pepper. And this is some salt, some sea salt. We have 2 different size grinders, so we don't have to look and see which is which. All I'm going to do is now toss that around. We've already, for the part I didn't show you, we cut all this up. And that's the only work in this recipe. And we cut all this up, and I think that's it. Now, this doesn't work to mix it up unless you use Townecraft utensils. And I'm going to take this, now that I have it all, I hope, fairly well mixed up. This is a 12.5-inch family skillet that's roughly 23 years old. I'm going to dump all of this into the skillet. And it didn't say what size, it said large. And I'm glad I picked this one. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of mix that around. Nancy, can you see that, or you want to show them how it looks in the skillet? Everybody got that? I'm going to put the cover on it now, I'm gonna take that burner and turn it to medium heat. And remember the rhyme, medium to low, all you need to know. As soon as that steams, I'm only gonna leave it 5 to 7 minutes, and that's dinner. Easiest way in the world to have a really, really healthy, low carb, healthy dinner. All the work was cutting up the vegetables, and then we're gonna, Nancy and I, sit down and have that over rice. And we'll come back and show it to you after it's cooked. Well, welcome back. It's about 7 minutes later, and the rice is done perfectly, and our Cajun shrimp sausage dish, vegetables is done. I want to show them to you. First off, you just twist and lift, and I want to show you how pretty, well, I'm supposed to set this over here, how pretty the rice is, all fluffy, and it stays like that. It does a beautiful job of cooking the rice, okay? And I'm gonna take this plate, I'm gonna put it right here, and we'll put some rice on there. And presentation is not my strong suit. And then you just twist and lift this and take a look at this, how pretty that looks. And I'm gonna see how pretty the shrimp are pink now. They went in here raw. Look at the juice that's cooked out of the vegetables. As you know, there was nothing put in this. And I'm just gonna steam that. What an easy, healthy, low carb meal. Again, all the work is in cutting up the food. I don't know if this is mine or Nancy's. I've got a feeling it's gonna be mine. I just keep dishing, okay? So you can look here at the skillet, and we're gonna have a ton of food here. And that's a pound of shrimp again, and a link of Polish sausage, and the zucchini. You could obviously add whatever you wanted, but we followed the recipe strictly. I just added the rice. I thought that would be a nice touch. So we'll try to do better next time. Again, any questions, all you can do is call me. Look on jhhealthsolutions.com. This chef's coat doesn't have all that information on it. My cell phone is 865-250-3850. Be glad to come and cook for you. Thank you.